Okay, in this video I want to look now at off-page optimization. We looked in the last video on on-page factors. Now let's look at the off-page factors, and these generally form, I would say, 70% is in backlinking, and the balance is probably becoming much more important is social signals. So let's first have a look at backlinking. Okay, various factors in backlinking. Again, there are probably more than this, but I just want to give you an overview now at this stage in the beginners module on link diversity. This is the type of links. Everything has got to look natural, especially if you are going to SEO a website. Google will look very, very long and hard at a website and see if things look natural. If they think that you are trying to, beat the system with SEO, you will be penalised. No question about it. So your linking structure has got to look very, very natural. What I mean by link diversity, it's got to be things like bookmarks, links to other pages, links to Facebook, things like that. So a wide variety of links. They can't all be forum posts or forum profiles or bookmarks, because that would be highly unnatural in Google's eyes. Also, the types of links need to be a mix of follow and do follow. I'll get into this terminology later on in the videos. Quality of links is vital. You're far better having a few very good links than thousands of poor quality ones. In fact, poor quality links could actually damage your website. What I mean by quality, are they relating to relevant sites? Are they contextual links? Which contextual links is, are they within an article themselves on a relevant website? That's one of the best types of article we can get, link we can get. Quantity of links, again, it's always quality over quantity in my mind. It used to be the other way around with SEO, but the tides are turning on this. And it's a case of, you far better getting some good quality links than thousands of poor quality links. Having said that, if you can get a lot of good quality links and some poor quality links, that looks natural in Google's eyes. Velocity, and this is again something which Google will pick up on, is how natural do the links look like they're being added to your website. If 1,000 links are added on day one and then no links are added for another month and then another 1,000 links are added, that is not natural. But if you're adding 20-30 links a day, that looks natural, because that's what would happen in real life. So that's link velocity. Relevance we touched on. Again, is relevance, are they on relevant high quality sites? If you're getting links from relevant high quality sites, you're ticking all the boxes in Google's mind. Anchor text diversity, again, this is becoming much more important in recent changes in Google. And what I mean by the anchor text is basically the words which are hyperlinked, which link back to your site. So if your site is on dog training and you've got a link which is dog training, which is hyperlinked, which I mean if you click the word dog training it would link back to your site, then that is the anchor text. Now, in the past, you could build your site and have everything pointed to your keywords. So, you build 1,000 links which have got dog training. The more links you've got, the higher you're going to rank. It was so simple. What's happened in the recent algorithm changes is basically Google now will want things to look natural, because if you think about it in real life, if people were bookmarking your website or linking to it, they wouldn't all the time be putting dog training. They would put in things like dog training tips. So you need relevant keywords. Again, if you're doing the SEO yourself, from the keyword research you've done, you will have a list of relevant keywords. I think we've got them in our spreadsheet here. If you can see that there, we could use all these links as link text which link back to our site. I would also suggest that in order for your website, you should be really not focusing on, probably no more than 50% of your link should be keyword specific links. I would suggest that you would also have links that are branded, which would be your website. If we do here, which would be, if your website is dog training, oops, sorry, spelled that wrong, dog training, gosh, my spelling's bad, which could be one of them. Then you could have, I should copy that, dogtraining.com if it was that, and then copy, paste, it could be www.com, and then we would have the full HTTP version of it, which would be http:// So you want to mix those into your links as well, and you need to put some generic, probably 20% of things should be generic, which should be things like click, great site, my links. And this is if you're using, getting people to do SEO for your site, that they should be generic links. You've got to mix it up a lot to get ranked and not be penalised in the recent Google changes. Social signals, again, we touched on this earlier, becoming very, very important now. A great measure of how important a site is the site being mentioned in social networks such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc. If the site's getting lots of mentions, then Google will say that's another tick in the box in terms of it's highly relevant, people are talking about it, and will give you credit for that. So it's very important that on your website you have things easily where people can share your content, with some social sharing buttons, and that it's easy for people to do, and you encourage people to leave comments, share your content. Again, on a lot of blogs you can have comments underneath where you allow people to comment. Google will look at, if people are commenting a lot on your website and you're publishing those comments, that the site is relevant. Again, big caveat there, if you're putting comments on your website, make sure that they are moderated, because you will get a lot of spam, and you don't want spam spoiling the content of your website, and you get a lot of people putting a load of crap on it like porn and selling Viagra. So be careful of that when you're putting comments on your website, but you should really allow comments on your website and encourage it. So there we've touched on the off-page optimization factors now, and we'll look at the difference between WordPress and static sites in the next video.